Hi there. So I just wanted to start getting on here and talking about sort of entrepreneurship in a whole and how hard it is. And there are days that kill you. You are just the grind, and you get so sick of churning out content. You're over it, okay? But this is sort of the journey, and it's a struggle, and it's real. And the women out there that are hustling and grinding, oh my gosh, I feel you, because unless you're in it, in the thick of it, you can't really grasp how stressful it is, how you have literally 20 hats on top of, if you're a mom, you have that role as well. And you just got so much going on, and you're trying to figure out everything as you go. I work with sort of hired tech people, and I've got a little crew of people that I work with. But in terms of creating formulations and testing, it is me. I get input from my mom. It's more of just tinkering and learning and figuring it out. And it is hard. I feel like I've got a PhD in chemistry and a PhD in bullshit content, because you're just grinding every day, and it's really not for the faint of heart. And so I just cannot wait to get to a space where I have this moment of okay, this is what it really took to get from A to B. And that moment where you're oh my gosh, that sort of feeling of actual success in the marketplace. And I know that, being a small entrepreneur, coming out with a natural product, these are, incredible recipes. You check the box, right? I know what I'm selling, I believe in what I'm selling, and I know it's freaking good. So that being said, the marketing side, my God, that is such a beast. And I've already gone to I'm on my third marketing person, and now I just sort of contract hire, and I'm doing it on my own, and I'm learning it as I go. But I am so sick of all the social media crap that these product gurus, these e-commerce gurus, all of this noise of these people that say, oh my God, you've been struggling, you can sign up and do my product, and all this shit just to get you to buy their bullshit product. And what they don't tell you about entrepreneurship and real success is that, and by the way, most of these people that are pitching you that have not been successful. It's a scam, and it is sort of duping you into believing that they've been successful. But if you really saw the background numbers and their presence is it's a bunch of garbage. That being said, you are just, as an entrepreneur, you're being so inundated with noise of how you're not good enough and that you need this product in order to get to that. It is so idiotic, and it really goes down to the old school adage of hard work and working smart and doing your due diligence and just chipping away at it every day. That's the magic, and it's just, once you hit it, yes, you'll get to this place of oh my God, I figured it out. And that's really what it is. And so all of this noise that every day you're on here because you got to put out social media and all the content of oh my God, if you buy my thing, I can show you how to get to the promised land. That is such garbage. And oh my God, I scaled a 7-figure, 6-figure. That is such garbage. And it just is scamming, and that sort of noise you've got to block out. And I keep telling myself, obviously you have these ideas of what success is to you, but one of the big things in my mind is being able to get on some sort of platform on that day where I actually feel I've reached this sort of financial or business success, and putting something out there that is completely free to women entrepreneurs, saying, this is what I did, and this is what it took to get from A to B. And you're not going to pay for this information. It's free. It's about paying it forward. And I can't wait to get to that place where I can give back to society in some way that's meaningful, and to other women out there that are in this and trying to better their lives and figure it out. Like, that's like, that to me is the epitome of success, not trying to scam someone into buying these sort of secrets and whatever. I'm like, that's kind of the gross part about business, is like everyone's trying to sell you shit, and these just absurd stories about, oh my god, this is what, if you buy this, like, such noise. So I feel you, ladies. It's just being able to have the grit to step into it every single day, especially when you feel overwhelmed and you're just so frustrated, and you're trying 10 different things and you've got to figure out 10 different things all at once. Like, you just gotta chunk it, baby steps, whatever you need to do to get through the day. If you check one thing off your list for the day, huge success. But I hear you and I feel you, and I'm wishing you the utmost success on this journey.